Are you planning to stay this time? And if you stay, let me stay.
Welcome to the Gridiron Boyz podcast. I am your host, Evan Lopez.
And I'm your host, Aaryn Ross.
And listen, we're back again, man. We're back. Aaron's finally back after a week hiatus due to personal reasons, but we're here. Last week, if you didn't, go check out, I talked about the Micah Parsons trade and week 1 predictions and week 0 thoughts. Today, we're going to be talking about college football and the NFL. We're going to be going over week 1, talk about the games that we watched and the games that we picked, and maybe some outside of that if we watch some. And then we're going to week 2 predictions in college football. And then we'll be going to the NFL side, talking about week 1 and see how we think these teams are going to fare this year and stuff. So honestly, let's get it started, man. Last week, like I said, we talked about these week 1 predictions. Aaron sent me this that I had to go through yesterday or last week. He picked a lot of teams, you know?
I just went down the whole slate, brother. I just went down the whole
You're
fucking
good.
slate. I didn't know.
We agreed on every single thing, and we lost on some. So let's go over it, man.
You went with me on every single one? Damn.
Yeah, I know. Wild. Because most of them were kind of
Bullshit-ass games.
Yeah. What about Illinois?
We had our first tush push of the season.
They score?
It was successful. No, it was for a first down.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, Dallas and Philadelphia are playing. Sadly, we had to cut this or record this and get it over with, you know what I'm saying? But let's go over.
I did have the Eagles, by the way, so.
I did have the Eagles as well. That was before the season. We called.
What a catch, Saquon. Oh, what a stiff arm, Saquon. Good night, dude. Just snagged it one hand. He just snagged it one hand and put somebody in the earth.
All right, let's go. Let's go over Thursday's slate first. We didn't pick this. Well, what do you think about the Nebraska-Cincinnati game? Did you get a chance to
Yeah, I watched that whole thing. It made me really it's either one of two things, man. Either Cincinnati's going to be sneaky good or Nebraska is not very good. You know, only the Lord knows. To me, I'm looking at more how Cincinnati was last year. And I'm going with maybe Nebraska still isn't very good. I did not see a lot that I liked. Now, let me rephrase that. A lot that I loved from Dylan Raiola. He still seemed to be making some of the mistakes he was making last year. He needs to be stepping up if he's going to be this generational talent he's supposed to be. I don't know.
That's fair enough. This game was hosted in Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes was watching, so it was a very important game for Raiola.
Patrick Mahomes got to see Patrick 2.0.
Yeah, exactly. He playing like the new school Patrick Mahomes. I felt like it was more of a. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not mad at being a game manager, but he had 42 attempts. He completed 33 of them and had 243 yards. So this guy, it was a lot of checkdowns. But I do want to remind y'all though. Last year, Cincinnati wasn't the best team, but they would stick in games. They would always lose by one score, kind of like that game. But it kind of
can we talk about that last play?
Yeah.
Why are you sending a bomb? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not mad at going for the touchdown, but maybe.
I mean, it was just
right.
a bad call. Like, you should have known to just throw that thing away. You know what I mean? Live to fight another day. I don't know. I'm sorry to interrupt. That play just irked me.
You're good. I think honestly, I'm not mad at them being aggressive. I just don't know about But you win some and lose some. Sorsby, he couldn't throw the ball worth a damn anyways, but he could run. That dude was electric running the ball. That dude had heart, and honestly, I picked Nebraska to be good, but I caught myself rooting for Cincinnati.
Dude, it was hard not to, man.
Yeah, that he played with heart, man, but they lose 20-17. But I thought it kind of felt like an NFL game. Like the defenses were pretty good. Dylan Raiola had to just throw it to whoever he could. So there's a lot of, check downs and stuff like that. So that's what I kind of felt like. And defensively, I'm not mad at either team. I thought they played pretty well. All right, let's go. Let's move on to Friday, Auburn and Baylor. Do you have any thoughts about that?
I did not catch that game, but from what I saw on the highlights and stuff, it looked like Jackson Arnold wasn't good, wasn't bad. He had a great run. He had some good runs. His throwing was still a little off from what I saw, but I can't speak too much on it because I didn't really watch it.
Yeah, I didn't really get to catch it as much. I caught spurts. I had a draft party that night. But Jackson Arnold has said he went 11 for 17, 108 yards. Sawyer Robinson for Baylor had 27 attempts or 27 completions out of 48 attempts, 419 yards and 3 touchdowns. I kind of expected a little bit of a closer game for Baylor, but I'm not too mad at it. I think Baylor can sneak out next week if we get to that, or this week. What about, did you watch the Georgia Tech Colorado game?
No, I was at that Mexican OT concert, so.
Oh, there you go. Yeah,
I
Georgia
did
Tech
not
won
see that, but
27.
actually, I did see the very end. I was at the bar, reloading a drink, standing in line, and I watched that. Dion explained himself decent, I think, but still, I kind of questioned the clock management there. But I mean, he did bring up a good point. Go out of bounds. Do I call a timeout there? Get a first down. Do I call a timeout there? You know what I mean? It's like, I mean, he's right. The clock does stop for a first down. Hurry up to the line. But you can't end
Yeah.
a game. You can't lose a game and have 2 minutes on the clock like that, or you know what I mean, or 2 timeouts on the clock, on the board like that.
A lot of people were not happy about that. They're like, "You're gonna leave that for the press conference, or what's the thought process there?"
No, I think he was planning on taking them into week 2, so you could have 2 extra timeouts in week 2. Yeah,
Shit, who knows? 27-20, Georgia Tech won. Let's go on to one of our first picks. We got Texas Tech over Pine Bluff. Dismantled them.
yeah.
The only
They
bad
look
thing
good.
is when I talked about the Big 12 predictions, talking about the injury, how injury prone Baron Morton is, he actually exited the game with an injury. So I don't really even know if he's playing next week. So that's something to watch out for. But we did beat Pine Bluff,
His
and
day
Will
to day.
Hammond. Will Hammond broke off a fast. I don't even know like how far it was, but he broke off. Backups look good. This team looked great. We both picked Tech, so we got that right. We didn't mention this, but Kansas State, they went to the wire.
It did
They
not
went to
look good against what, North Dakota.
North Dakota. I'm getting a little nervous about this Kansas State team, but it happens. It's early in the season. You got to figure it out. I'm not mad at it.
Hold on. I need to go back real quick because oh no, fuck me. I did have him pretty high. I'm at 3, and that's not looking too pretty. It's
Yeah,
not
but it's
looking
early.
pretty right now.
I was
I'm
gonna say
starting
it's
to think
early.
maybe Avery Johnson isn't the guy. Is that crazy to say? I mean, overreaction to a week, their second game. But I mean,
Yeah,
Avery Johnson is not either that or the coach is not using. Like they don't run him. They don't run him at all. The dude has like elite level legs, and they don't. They don't run it. They say he's one of the fastest in the nation.
let that dude go. That's
Yeah.
what I gotta say. That sucks. Moving on. Let's see what else we got here. We picked Illinois. They won, of course. Let's go over this Texas versus Ohio State game. I'll let you talk about it. We both picked Texas. We got it wrong. What's your thought process about it? I know it hurts to talk about, but
I mean, honestly, I wasn't that upset about it. I mean, we lost to the defending national champions. We lost, it was a great defensive game. That game ended and I was like, well, our defense looks like it could win a fucking national championship. I mean, it looked amazing. There was one play that absolutely pissed me off, and it was that first touchdown when they ran it in, and Anthony Hill fills that gap that he scored through, but just dives through it. Didn't get touched, didn't touch anybody, just dove, and then the dude just ran right next to him while he was laying on the ground. That I was like, why are we diving? Just fill the gap. Just fill the gap. Other than that, I mean, Arch had some abysmal throws, some throws that I was just like, what the fuck are we doing? That first interception, I was, what did you see? Because I saw 2 receivers with, I believe, 3 defenders around both of them, like, in the same vicinity. So numbers wise, that didn't add up. And then some throws that was like, dude's wide open, but he sails it or underthrows it by 10, 15 yards. Other than that, I mean, I don't know why we didn't run the ball more. I mean, CJ Baxter was averaging like 5 yards a carry. They ain't stopping the run. What are we doing? Why aren't we running it? I think Sark played called a very conservative game, which ended up hurting us. He kind of started letting it loose in the second half, and we started moving on offense. But I mean, overall, great game by Ohio State. Julian's saying, I mean, like I say, he looked great, but it's hard to look bad when you got 3 elite receivers. You know what I mean? Like it's that Carnell Tate touchdown was wicked. I mean, that was I was just kind of like, yep, all right. I mean, was nothing you could do on that one, dude. You're just gonna have to eat it. But we they're looking like the number 1 team in the nation, I feel like, and the fact that we held them to 14 points, I can't be that mad at it, man. Sucks, it always sucks to lose, but overall, I think we played it was a good game. It was a good game, is what I'll say.
yeah, fair enough, man. I kind of put some points on here, man. Arch Manning, he looked like the mechanics were off on some of those throws, like you said. He just looked like he was flustered, but I'm not going to go crazy because everybody else had him higher on the list. But I'm telling you, he played a couple games. don't know. He went, you know what I'm saying? Like, this guy's pretty much fresh. And you're going
Yeah, and I'm not going to count him out. Everybody's counting him out already. I'm like, I'm not going to do that, man. It was 1 week, bro.
You're playing one of the best defenses in the NCAA.
In their house.
Yeah, these two right here. It wouldn't surprise me if they finished 1 or 2 defenses. I think these are the best defenses.
That thing you sent us about Lee Corso, all of his teams winning and shit. That was his first ever headgear. They had to win. You know what I mean? For the legends. It is what it is. It sucked. Hey, I mean, I feel bad for San Jose State because we're probably gonna play a little pissed. So
yeah, I think so too. I think,
and I got to say, seeing number 1 next to our name always makes me nervous, bro, because that is when we fumble the bag hard, dude. So it's just like when I see number 1, I'm like, oh shit, how long is this gonna last?
Yeah, but the fair thing is, fresh quarterback, you're going against Ohio State, and you lose by 1 touchdown with how abysmal your offense looked. That is saying your defense.
We look good. I mean, that defense is exactly what I said it was going to be. Fucking scary. It's a scary defense.
And I will say, Texas again, though, it happened again. The goal line just ain't your friend against Ohio State. Amazing. Well, Ohio State.
At least it wasn't Sark trying to be too fucking cute, running a double motion receiver screen. Like, that's the shit that irks me with that man is like that play right there where they sneak it 9 times out of 10, he's sending a motion and then just throwing a fucking screen. I go back to Baxter averaged 5 yards a carry. Wisner did not look amazing. He didn't look very good, but CJ Baxter was averaging 5 yards a carry. You got a quarterback with elite legs. Why are we not running like a read option? Why are we not involving maybe a little boot, a little boot action? I don't know. The sneak I didn't like. I didn't like that at all.
Not a fan?
No, I didn't like that play call very much at all.
And I will say, I think one of the takeaways from Ohio State, in my opinion, is when Texas got on that scoring drive, went a lot of, NASCAR. You went fast up to the line. You got the game on your speed. You're going fast. I think there's a little bit of an issue with Ohio State's defensive line, their depth in that position. It was crumbling a little bit, man. When y'all started up in the tempo, Ohio State were kind of crumbling down there. But, like you said, these defenses are one of the best.
Yeah,
if not the best.
1A, 1B.
Yeah. Game, honestly, I thought it was going to be like 20 to like 21. Area 24.
Yeah, I don't know. I was expecting maybe even a shootout, I wasn't going to be surprised that it ended up being 35-28, you know what I mean?
Really?
I wouldn't have been surprised.
Yeah.
With how explosive both offenses are supposed to be. It wouldn't have shocked me either. They had to replace a lot on the defense. We didn't have to replace too much on the defense, but we still had some questions at the corner position and the safety position. So maybe they start, going over the top on us. How are we going to defend Jalen Smith, Carnell Tate? Like, how are we going to cover those guys? All in all, though, both defenses look solid as hell.
Speaking of who looks solid, we got this wrong. We both picked Alabama over Florida State.
Yeah, that's probably going to be.
What are we thinking?
Florida State, I mean, just call it week 1 overreactions at this point. Florida State looks like they might be a fucking problem, dude. It looks like there is now a tight race in the ACC with how Clemson, I'm not going to say Clemson look bad, but I'm not going to say they look great either. So, I mean, it's looking tight, and Alabama, I think they're all about to turn on DeBoer. I think the alarm bells are ringing for those guys because, they've been pampered for the past, 20 years. So,
yeah,
going 5-5 in your last 10 games ain't going to get it done. And they didn't look motivated at all. It's like they went out there to be on TV. You know what I mean? Like it didn't look like they wanted to win that game.
Yeah,
Florida State's looking scary.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, man, in the ACC predictions, I talked about how Florida State getting to the bowl is something that you kind of want, not aiming for the ACC championship. So I thought it was gonna be more of like a building block here, but they are out of the gate strong. And then with the UNC loss that we'll talk about later, that brings them down. I think I had UNC slightly higher than Florida State, barely. But that's wrong on me because, I even talked about Tommy Castellanos, Squirrel Wright, Deuce Robinson. I thought the offense would be dynamic. I just didn't know about the defense as much. But, dude, looking at the stats, Castellanos didn't go too crazy. He went 9 for 14, 152 yards. But when he connected, this offense looked dynamic. And that's all I'm going to say. This is week 1.
Well, what I will say about Castellanos is his stats did not look, amazing. But if you were watching that game, that dude came up big every single time he had to. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
He delivered in the moments he needed to deliver in, and his tweets were spot on. Y'all ain't got saving to save y'all from me. So I mean,
That was ridiculous. Yeah, that's crazy. Hell was and he backed
yeah,
it up. I can't even.
I hated it when he said it. I was like, bro, calm down, dude. You got benched at Boston College. Calm down to turn around and tear up Alabama. Dude. Oh, that was funny watching. I was rooting for Florida State, and I'm an SEC guy now, so I was just sitting there like, yeah, hey, fuck them up.
Fair enough. Okay.
Gotcha. Sports
I
always
wasn't
better.
mad.
Hey, the sport's always better when Florida State is good.
I agree, dude. Those fans were rocking, dude, at the game. Man, I felt like there was new energy here.
Yeah.
And that win, man, Florida State, I wouldn't want to play them right now, man.
Nah, that catapulting themselves into ACC favorites, dude.
Dude, like I was saying, though, like you were saying as well, like Castellanos' stats didn't look nice, but hey, when they needed him, that dude, and those dynamic plays is what I'm worried about, dude. It's just how fast they were able to go down the field, hit a huge bomb, and you're like, holy shit, here we go. And they were just moving.
Right. Here they go again.
So I'm just saying,
and then it looked like Alabama was about to. Then it looked like Alabama was about to put themselves back in position to, sneak out of there with just a dub. And then that offensive line, who's supposed to be elite, you have Mr. What was his name? What's that lineman? Caden Salters, is that his name? The one that went to Alabama, switched over to Iowa, got the bag, and then went right back to Aiden Proctor. Caden Proctor? Whatever his name is. Proctor. That dude, they just started getting bullied, dude. And I'm like, never mind. Everybody's like, Ty Simpson looked bad. And I'm like, brother was running for his life, dude. That man was trying to make miracle play after miracle play. It's hard to look good when you got, 2 seconds to throw the ball?
Yeah, I'm not counting out Bama yet, though, either. Maybe Florida State is just maybe that team.
I'm not gonna say I'm counting them out, but I got them on the hot seat right now.
Yeah, they can be on the hot seat. I like them ranked at 21. Is that what they're on?
Yeah, I loved how they jumped. They had Florida State jump. I swear, if they were still ranked above Florida State after that game, there was going to be some issues.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, let's move on to the next game. I lost our damn text, man. I think it was Oklahoma. Yeah, Oklahoma over North Dakota. Okay, we both picked Oklahoma. Yeah, LSU over Clemson. LSU looked they looked great.
Did you have LSU over Clemson?
I picked LSU over Clemson because my thing is Clemson's gonna lose this one, and then I still see
pick up steam. Yeah,
and I think they played really well, dude.
I think it was the second half they got bullied, bro.
That's fair enough. I thought they fought well, dude. Both sides. I'm not mad at this loss from Clemson.
I will say this week was weird because it was like there was not really anybody that really just like looked amazing. Like, we're talking about like Garrett Nussmeier, Kay Klubnik, Arch Manning, all these guys that are like going to be Heisman favorites and stuff. And I'm looking at them, I'm watching them like, they don't look it. I mean, Heisman's put up 300 plus yards on a fairly regular basis. But Garrett Nussmeier had like 240 or something like that. Yeah, I was like, dude, man, I don't know. And it's week 1. I'm trying not to like. Yeah, I'm really trying my best not to always jump the gun. Yeah, defenses always win in the earlier part of the season. Also, I forgot to mention, dude, before we go on, that Boise State game in South Florida. Holy shit! I've been saying it, bro.
They should never been ranked.
I've been saying it. What the fuck we doing there, dude? Like,
I forgot to mention
the whole reason they were good last year was because of Aston Genty. He's gone, and they think they're still good. Now, South Florida, I will say, we're going to be talking about them a little bit later because I'm starting to think they might make the playoffs.
Right. Defense looked amazing. Huge upgrade.
That quarterback.
Oh, yeah, dude.
That quarterback was an animal.
Dude, yeah, they said he missed last year due to injury, and so this is
now I
his year
see
to come
why.
back.
Homie was looking for contact. Dude wanted the smoke.
Byron Brown, that's his first name.
Byron Brown, yeah.
He was a monster. That dude, kind of like Castellanos.
I was about to say, he gave me Cam Newton flashes, bro. He gave me Cam Newton flashes, bro. I was like, oh my God, dude.
Yo.
Slide. Like that one where he ran in for the touchdown and he just veered left a little bit. He could have just like missed all contact, but now he took a hard right and said, I'm going over you into the end zone. Poor guys were getting bullied by him. Oh, I loved it. I loved watching that. I thought it was crazy.
Yeah, okay. It was awesome, dude. I totally forgot to mention that on the slate. And
I'm glad you did, dude. That was an odd.
And I also wanted to point it, dude. Boise State, I've always known them as a classy, like I forgot the word, like organization kind of. I always thought of them as a classy program. They do once shit started hitting the fan, you definitely saw meltdowns, and that's not something I consider Boise State.
A poised team. Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah, because I've always thought of them as classy, a classy program. They're not gonna make these stupid penalties and act
boneheaded plays. Yeah.
Yeah, they just look total, like, I don't know what it was. Maybe because they lost their ranking. It's just, you should never been ranked in the first place. Yeah. But, like, let's not bitch about it, dude. Like, that program is, I don't know, dude. I'm more worried about the locker room now. Just the way they reacted during that whole game. And Hansen, I'm sorry,
they're
bro.
used to being the darlings. I think they're used to being the darlings of the G5. And now that they just got exposed.
They did not like that.
Like, yeah, they're like, nah. I don't know. Yeah, I agree. They did not look poised near the end. Yeah, they were falling apart, and it was really embarrassing, honestly. Let's go on. Syracuse over Tennessee. I think I had Tennessee. Both got it wrong. Oh, yeah. Both picked Syracuse. Tennessee won the fuck, dude. Yeah, we thought maybe there was an upset. Well, we weren't sure on the quarterback position. I think we're pretty damn sure now. I think we're pretty sure now. I just want to say, Aguilar, I apologize. And thank the Lord he had a hell of a game. Hey, the guy that left. Your ex, bro? Yeah, he ain't doing so hot. Hell yeah, that was a perfect week. I'm leaving. Yeah, well, he needs to leave again, man. Yeah, bro. God, that game was ridiculous. But yeah, okay, Indiana over Old Dominion. We both picked Indiana. Penn State over Nevada. We both picked Penn State. Georgia over Marshall. We both picked Georgia. Iowa State over South Dakota. You picked Iowa State. They dominated, dude. Iowa State? Did you say Iowa State dominated? Yeah, they did. They went ridiculous. Yeah, Iowa dominated. Oregon over Montana State. We're saying dominated. That was an ugly one, too. Exactly. Florida over Long Island. A&M over UTSA. Michigan over New Mexico. Ole Miss over Georgia State. SMU over East Texas A&M. Arizona State over Northern Arizona. It wasn't the cleanest game, in my opinion, from Arizona State. You know what else wasn't a very clean game? That A&M game, I thought for a while, dude, that was going to be going down to the wire. I didn't catch the game. They were exchanging blows for most of the game, and I think it was like halfway through the third, start of the fourth, is when A&M just kind of pulled away with it. But, I mean, I was watching, it was like, what was it? It was like 24-17, 28-17, no. 4-20, I can't remember the exact score. It was like 24-28 to 13 or something like that. And then UTSA busted open a 75-yard rushing touchdown, and I was like, "Oh shit! I think we're about to have a barn burner." Yeah, I was like, "I think we're about to have a barn burner, dude." And then after that, it was A&M just kind of shut it down. I was like, "All right, good, not good, because fuck those guys, but." Good, you did what you were supposed to do. As an analyst, good for you. Yeah. As a Texas fan, I really wanted y'all to lose that. All right, you ready for this thing? Sunday night. All right, let's go Sunday, because we didn't talk about this game. South Carolina, Virginia Tech. Do you have any thoughts about that? Yeah, I want to go ahead and issue an apology. I believe I talked some shit about this one man named Lenore Sellers, and he looked really good. I mean, so my bad, guys. We can't get them all right. You just want to see some more. Yeah. Just keep giving it to me. But like, as of right now, my bad, guys. He's showing that he's actually an elite talent and might be a problem for the SEC. So I was probably, I want to emphasize that, probably wrong there. Damn, still a little bit of a... It was only week one, man. You got, and at Virginia Tech, so... Yeah, and you know what, though? I think defensively was amazing, both sides. I think they played a hell of a game, but I will say that punt return was the nail in the coffin. It sucks. It happened, but the game was like, was it 10-8 or something like that? It was ridiculous. It looked like it was a damn baseball score. But Lenore Seller played good. Let's move on to the one we both got wrong again. We both picked CJ Carr to go into Miami and get a dub as a freshman quarterback. They did lose. It was a close game though. Any thoughts? Carson Beck looked pretty good. I will say that one-handed grab. Yeah, I was about to say maybe catch of the year already. Yeah, from Daniels. Saved a pick. Wicked. That was a pick. Yeah, wicked. I will say if this was 2010 and down, that's what we call a hospital bill. Imagine having Ed Reed staring at you and you're up like that. CTE immediately. I mean, dude's killing
gone.
you.
Yeah,
he's getting body bagged.
That was a
But
ridiculous fall.
Hey, he threw up a prayer, and it was answered by the hand of one Brown. What was his name? What's his first name?
Who's the guy that caught it?
Yeah, the dude that caught it.
Shamar Brown?
Yeah, that dude. And then they have that true freshman, number 10. I can't remember his name either, but he was looking really good. But I'll say
the one that made a catch was Shamar Brown was the running back. I'm trying to think. It's Daniels. What's his name? CJ Daniels.
Yeah, number 10 for them. Miami looked really good, but I'll say that quarterback for Notre Dame. It looks like he might be pretty good, man. Yeah, he was looking pretty good. Why did they not run at the ball? You have one of, if not the best running back in the nation, and you give him the ball 8 times?
Yeah, he really wasn't, not trying to be rude or nothing, but he was a non-factor really in that one. I think we could have utilized him a little bit.
Out of the 8 carries, though, I swear I saw him hurdle at least 6 times. Man loves that triangle or that Y button. Dude. He loves that move, bro. There was 3 defenders at one point, and he just tried hurdling all of them. And I was like, yo, you got a body to protect. You were hurt all last year.
Yeah,
like, how about we don't jump every play?
Yeah, dude, you're like, oh, fuck, is he good? All right, cool.
Hey, but he got one. He got one, dude. So good for him. But like, Jesus, dude, you have to go airborne every play.
Yeah,
maybe that's why they only gave it to him 8 times. They're like, yeah, he's gonna kill himself. We gotta stop.
They're gonna do a running back committee room now. They're seeing this guy like, all right, we gotta give him some breaks. Yeah. All right, man. That's our week 1. So recap. Let's go to week 2, man. You've written down all the games. Let's get this prediction going. We got 10 games picked from this week 2 slate. So let's get it started.
We'll narrow it down so we ain't got to talk about every game that happened, especially games that don't matter.
Sure.
So I'm gonna try and go from like least interesting to most interesting. So for 10, I got Fresno State at Oregon State. I say it's the least interesting, but it's probably one of the bigger I don't know who to pick here, because Fresno State is always a sneaky good G5 team. I'm going to go ahead and take Oregon State. I think they're just a more well-rounded team. Malik Murphy's still there, correct? Oh, this is his first year there. What am I talking about? No? This is his second year.
Yeah, he's a junior.
So I like Malik Murphy. I think he's
It is his first year at Oregon State. Last year he was Duke Blue Devil.
Duke, that's right.
But the year before that he was a Longhorn.
Yeah. I liked him, man. I did like him. I hated to see him go. He would have been great right now. Not saying I'd like it, not anything against Arch, but like whenever he started throwing some fucking noodle balls, been like, hey, why don't you sit down, compose yourself? We'll put Malik in, get yourself composed, and then we'll slide you back in. And I think Malik could have maybe given us a spark. I don't know. He's a good quarterback. So I do got Oregon State there.
Yeah.
But I'm not counting out that Fresno. It won't surprise me if Fresno State ends up winning that game.
I'm also going to go Oregon State. They did have a rough game against Cal. Malik Murphy didn't play the best. But I'm going to go Oregon State as well. That's all I got to say.
Okay, let's see. Let me go down this list.
Also, Fresno State, they get murdered by Kansas week 0. I did forget about that.
Hey, but Kansas was looking pretty good, dude. When Jaden Daniels is healthy, they're good, man.
What's next?
Let's go ahead and do Vanderbilt at Virginia Tech.
I'll go first. I'm gonna go Virginia Tech, dude. That defense looked really good against the Gamecocks. I think it's where we're gonna hone it in. He kind of have an average game, a pretty bad game. He had 2 picks, but I don't think it was too bad. That defense for South Carolina looked amazing, by the way, or not amazing, but looked really good, dude. That defense is something that we're gonna be talking about for a while. But I think Virginia Tech, man, it's going to be their time this week. Tough game last week.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
No, you're good. I was just saying, tough game last week. He lost by pretty much a punt return. And then other than that, that's about it. I'm going.
Okay, well, I'm going to call you a fool. A fool. How could you go against the man, the myth, the legend, Diego Pavia?
Sorry.
Did that man not prove you wrong last year? Did he not show that he's elite talent? Didn't you know they're going to win a national championship? They have the talent to win a national championship.
I think that loss made you go crazy against Ohio State, bro. I don't think you're all right.
Did you not ever see that podcast? He got on, I can't remember who he was on with. I think it was Paul Feinberg or whatever his name is. And he goes, our hopes are a national championship. And Paul was like, I'm going to pretend like you didn't say that. You got to look that up. It was hilarious.
I ain't even mad at him, though. Fuck it. Why not?
Hey, you gotta add confidence, right? But no, I'm gonna go with Vanderbilt. I like them. I love Diego Pavia. I do not think they'll win a national championship, but the dude's got the swagger, the dude's got the ability, and Virginia Tech just doesn't look all that good to me. I think, I fell in love with Virginia Tech last year, and I had to bite the bullet on that one. Fool me once, fools. Fool me once. Not happening again. Give me Vanderbilt.
Hell yeah. There we go, man. I'm going with the ACC beating down on this SEC. You know what I'm saying? At home too, bro. So just get ready, Vandy.
Such an awesome entrance. We're gonna now go number 6 Oregon or Oklahoma State at number 6 Oregon. I think this is a pretty easy one. The only issue is you never count out Mike Gundy, but I'm gonna go with Oregon. I think Dante Moore should prove that he can be a dog. They got the talent around them, as they always do. Those uniforms pull in so many people. But I mean, there ain't much to talk about here. I think Oregon probably going to handle them pretty easily.
All right, Big 12 fans, are you ready for this one? Who's ready for this thing? Oklahoma State will lose badly. But this jersey combo is going to be really nice. The jersey combo is going to be nice.
Way to set them up, dude.
Yeah. My bad, that's fucked up. But listen,
no.
There's only 2 outcomes: Oregon blowout or Oklahoma State by a field goal. And I think I like the Oregon blowout better than the field goal, but it would make me happy, dude, if Oklahoma State went over there to Eugene and fucks up Oregon. That would be amazing, but it ain't gonna happen.
I wouldn't hate it either, but
I like that.
I wouldn't hate that either. I mean, it's hard not to, man. Hey,
yeah, exactly.
What does he say? They play for clicks. We play for championships. We're not the same. If he didn't play Ohio State, although I will say, something tells me he said that for the clicks.
Damn, conspiracy theory.
Something tells me that was a clickbait thing right there. Still, fire-ass quote. Can't get mad at it. Yeah, obviously, like I said, not too much to talk about there. We'll go ahead and get this one. I just think this matchup is very interesting. I know we just talked about them, but how about South Florida at Florida?
Yeah, people are saying it's the upset potential.
It's to me, it's the same as the Fresno State-Oregon State game, where it's like, Florida's probably going to win, but it would not absolutely surprise me if USF sneaks that one out. And hell, for all we know, they could blow them out too. You know what I mean? If that quarterback is doing what he was doing, I mean, it's probably going to be different going against a Florida defense than, a Boise State defense, but that dude's scary. That quarterback scares me. If I'm a corner, I see that dude sprinting my way, I don't want that smoke, okay? Yeah. I'm collecting kneecaps at that point. Fuck it. I don't want to go head to head with that dude.
That dude was a fucking wrecking ball, bro.
He's scary, dude. But
I'm gonna go with.
Go ahead.
My bad. I thought you picked already.
You're good.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah,
no, you're good. You got it. Who you going with? You didn't say who you're going with.
Florida. I mean.
Oh damn.
I'm going with Florida. 13. I forgot to add that. They're 13th, but wouldn't surprise me.
I'm going Florida too.
You two are going Florida.
The spread is 17.5, and people are on the plus 17.5 for USF. So they believe this game's going to be within 17.5 points. So I definitely can see that too. I think it's going to be a lot closer than what the spread thinks. But hey, DJ Lagway, bro, it's your time, brother.
It's your time, dude. Or for my sake, maybe not. Maybe not your time.
No.
Or let it come, then go. You know what I mean? Let's see here. What's another good game? Let's do number 12, Arizona State at Mississippi State. I have a sneaky suspicion that this is going to end up being a really good game. And with that being said, I'm here to piss people off. Give me Mississippi State with the upset. I don't know why I feel like they're gonna sneak this one out. Kenny Dillingham has been talking too much shit about Starkville for him to leave there unscathed. So Mississippi State.
Fair enough, dude. I'm gonna go the lame pick. I'm gonna go Arizona State. Last week they had a little bit of an issue with North Arizona, whatever you want to call them. But I think this is the time they'll kind of settle back in. It's gonna be the second game they are gonna be playing at an SEC environment, man. Get ready for those cowbells. So I gotta say, I'm gonna go Arizona State, and they're gonna win. What's the spread right here? The spread is 6.5. Arizona State is gonna win 31-27. 31-24. I'll go by 7.
Have you seen that SNL skit?
Yeah,
Just tell me
I have
about it.
actually.
More
Yeah.
cowbell. More cowbell.
Arizona State wins this.
We'll see. We will see. Okay, now we're gonna go. Let's go number 11 Illinois at Duke. Luke Altmaier looks good, man. I mean, he looks good. I got Illinois, but I do think this game is going to be a damn good game. I think Duke is nothing to slouch at. I think they can end up being a pretty good team, and this will show us right here. We'll see how good Duke really is right here. I don't see them. What's the spread on that?
3.
Okay, well then I got them 3.5.
Nah, just 3.
How do they do 3? How are you supposed to pick an over and under on 3? What, they win by 3? Do you win the bet?
Nah,
Do you lose the bet?
back.
You get the money back.
Yeah.
Well, then I think they cover the spread. Then I think they Illinois will squeak out, maybe like a 27-24 game.
Fair enough, dude. I'm gonna. You know what? I've been high on them all year. It would do me a disservice to not pick them. I'm gonna go Duke, man. Shit, I'm so happy, like so excited about that secondary, dude. Like you said, it is time for Duke. You're at home. Shock the world, dude. 11th ranked Illinois. You're playing a hell of a quarterback. I think it's a perfect time to show what the secondary is made of. I think I'm gonna go Duke crazy. Upset alert. It's Duke time, baby. I was so high on them. Would that be fucked up to be so high on them and then say the first real big test? Oh, you're gonna lose. And if they do lose,
they lose.
That wouldn't surprise me. Actually,
They lose, man.
I just watched Actually, I was a little too hype on the secondary. Nah.
A lot will be answered right there, man. A lot will be answered.
Chandler Rivers, man. So I think everybody will start knowing his name.
There you go. So up next, we got Baylor at number 17, SMU. Go ahead. You go ahead and start this one off.
Baylor at SMU, dude.
Baylor at SMU.
So in the Big 12 predictions, I had Baylor losing to Auburn and next week saying, you know what, it's time. I'm going to go Baylor. Yeah. I think the Auburn game. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And honestly, what's it called? Sawyer didn't play that bad.
No, great game.
It's really going to be up to that defense to really kind of, slow down SMU. Damn, it's 2 upsets in a row, but I'm going to go with it, man. I'm going to go Baylor, man. I'm really high on Baylor. I have them finishing second in Big 12. So I think that first game just might have just been, getting my woes out. But yeah, I'm going to go Baylor, dude. Shock the world, Baylor. Go for it. Go fuck them up.
So my Big 12 breakdown, I have Baylor losing to SMU. I'm going to flip that. I'm with you. Let's go Baylor. I like it. I'm not too high on SMU. I think preseason I was a little too high on them. I don't think they're going to be all that good. I think they caught lightning in a bottle last year. I think I said that in a previous episode. I think they kind of caught lightning in a bottle last year. And Baylor's still looking like a solid team. They're looking like a solid team, and then you're playing at SMU. Does SMU really have home field advantage? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's pretty much right by you.
Yeah, aren't they both really Dallas people? So, not really. I don't think there'd be much of a home field advantage there. So, yeah, give me Baylor. I like that. I like that a lot, actually.
Yeah, like we were talking about, Sawyer played pretty good. We just need his defense to kind of help out. If they don't help out, then there's going to be a lot of barn burners. And it's a fun quarterback to watch, dude. Well, what high school is he from again?
I don't know the high school. I just know he's from Lubbock. Hey, let me look real quick.
All right, cool.
Let me see.
I might have looked it up because I thought it was somewhere. Because I thought you pointed it out in the podcast. I don't remember where he was from. But listen, guys.
What's his name? I put Jackson.
Sawyer Robinson?
There we go.
Jackson. Oh, you don't want to remember that guy. Oh, man.
Coronado.
That's what it was, see?
Coronado.
I knew it was something.
There you go. The next game up, I have Iowa at 16, Iowa State. And I don't think Iowa looked too good. That quarterback I was really high on. For Iowa, Granowski, close to Gronkowski. Can't remember his name. Can't remember his name for the life of me right now. It's late. I'm tired. Did not look too good. And Iowa State is looking like they're full head of steam at this point. So give me Iowa State. Rocco fucking Beck, man. I love that dude. He is firing on all cylinders. They're like, who's he going to throw to? Everybody. He's Oprah for them. You get the ball. You get the ball. Give me Iowa State by 1,000,000. I'm lying,
Damn.
but I think it's a double-digit win.
You do this, so you're going. Okay, that's fair. I'm gonna
not
go with you.
I'm not saying blowout.
Yeah,
Double-digit win, 10, 14.
So you're going Iowa State minus 3.5.
Minus 3.5 is because it's a rivalry.
Yeah, but still, I'm gonna go Iowa State with you, dude. I'll go back because I picked against them once, and I could do it too soon. I thought Kansas State could get them. Now looking back at that pick, it's like, damn, I'm already that fucking wrong because how they played North Dakota or whatever.
But it was a
I'm
good
gonna go Iowa
game,
State.
though.
Yeah,
I
it
say
was
good
fun
game.
to
It
watch.
was a sloppy ass game. Good lord.
Oh, you talking about the Iowa State?
Kansas State game? Yeah, 4
Yeah.
fumbles.
Raining.
4 fumbles lost.
Combined 3 yards. Both
Yeah.
teams passing at the end of the first quarter or something.
That was ugly, bro.
But I was glad it was back though. Listen,
yeah, dude.
all it was fumbles and the announcers talking about Heineken or Guinness. My bad. I heard Guinness like 85 times the whole broadcast. I'm like, dude, we get it. We know they love it.
It sucks.
Calm
It's
down.
not that good of a beer.
Yeah. If I have to do all these special things to make it taste good, like whatever the
what
fuck
are we
they
doing?
do. No,
I'm down for one.
Yeah,
I'll have
that's fair.
one. I ain't drinking it all night. That's for sure.
Austin, if you're listening.
Yeah, Austin. Shame.
That way you're making it 50 minutes in, but you're gross.
Yeah. Next up, you said it, Battle of the Border. Kansas at Missouri.
Last played in 2011. Who is getting the win?
Give me Kansas. Give me Kansas. Missouri is just such a...
Shit, there we go. Dance moves are going, man.
Missouri is such a... They remind me of a Katy Perry song. When you're hot, then you're cold.
They remind you of a
yes
Katy
and
Perry
you're
song.
no. You're in and you're out. You're up and you're down, man. You don't know what the fuck you're getting with them week in and week out. They've been like that for so long, and then they sit here and toot their own horn like they're one of the best in the SEC. They're middle of the pack. Calm down, guys. Y'all are not that good. I mean, I think y'all be once again decent this year. You don't have Luther Burden to fucking save you. Or Brady Cook. So give me Iowa State.
Or Brady Cook. There we go.
Kansas.
And let me tell you something, man.
Tell me.
I love the Big 12.
Yeah.
I love the Big 12. And I love it when they take down an SEC opponent. The border war. Kansas. All over their campus is crossing out the letter M's. No M's come around Kansas, brother. And you know who's going to win this border? Kansas, bro. Okay. Daniels is a dog when he's playing, but when he's not, I'm picking against Kansas every single time. Yeah, but he's playing. It's Kansas time, man. They've been waiting. This is a rivalry. Last game, Missouri beat them in 2011, like 24-10 or some shit like that. So they've been waiting on this forever. And it's Lance Leipold's first game under Kansas, playing the border war. They know how serious this shit is. I think this means a lot more to Kansas than Missouri, in my opinion. Kansas got a lot to prove. They've been middle of the pack of the Big 12.
I thought you were about to Pat McAfee that shit.
Hell no.
The way you were setting that up.
It's just comes here, man. He's like, oh shit. That should be our transition,
Like Lil Wayne and his...
Yeah, lighter flick. Yeah. No, but Kansas is going to win it.
Let's talk about the number one game this week. I mean, Team Michigan at Oklahoma, Battle of the Mid.
God damn it. How you going to hype it up, bro, and then say some shit like that? I was fucking trying to...
I'm playing. A lot of interesting in this. I don't know another way to word it. A lot of intrigue in this. Like, how's Bryce Underwood going to look against a good defense? Is Oklahoma going to be good? I know John Mateer looked pretty good. We expected that when he had his OC come with him. But at the end of the day, I am an SEC man. I love me some SEC, but I don't trust Brent Venables. And it's 11:43, and Oklahoma still sucks. Give me Michigan.
Fuck. All right. Well, give me John Mateer. I'm going to Oklahoma. It's going to be Michigan's first away game, and he has to go into Oklahoma, go to Norman, Oklahoma. Is he ready for that, Aaron? Is Bryce Underwood ready for it? Yes, he is, I guess. Okay, I think Oklahoma got it, man. John Mateer, dude, I'm a big fan.
I love
Brent
John Mateer.
Focusing more on defense.
Pissed me off he went to Oklahoma. God damn it.
No, I did. Jaden not. I didn't watch the game. I looked at the stats. He had one rushing attempt for -3 yards. So I don't know what's going on over there. If y'all watched the Oklahoma game, let me know. That dude come from California. It was a really good
what are you talking about?
Really big Jaden Ott, the running back. He came from Cal. We were all excited about it, and then I don't know what happened last game. He got injured or something. Hopefully. I don't know. Maybe they just didn't use him.
I agree, hopefully.
But
I was just playing. I don't wish
I got
ill will on
Oklahoma, dude.
anybody. I'm lying.
It's 11:44, and I still pick Oklahoma.
Yeah, but they still suck. So
God
pick
damn
them
it.
all you want. All right, so are we moving on to NFL? Did you get some NFL games down or?
Nah, man, I'm gonna go off of CBS. We're gonna just
Okay.
rattle them off and see what we think. Philadelphia, Dallas. The game has already happened, so we're
Yeah,
doing it late.
Philly
We're
won.
busy.
We were both right.
We're gonna pick Philly. I didn't think it was gonna be
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a grade A curb stomping is what I thought it was about to be.
I was thinking honestly a touchdown or 14 points ish, not by 4. You know, it was a lot closer. I didn't expect because I knew Cowboys' offense was going to be good. You're getting George Pickens, of course. Javonte Williams, 2 touchdowns. I'm a really big fan of him. He came from the Denver Broncos. His college in North Carolina. His first year, man, ran all over people, man. Dallas can attest to that. Baltimore Ravens can when he drug 3 guys for 10 yards. Like, this guy's a stud, and maybe he just needed a new spot, you know, new destination. He
home.
tore his ACL. He hasn't been the same since in Denver, and Denver's got a running back room that we're trying to figure out as well. But I like Javonte Williams for Dallas there, and they play a really tough game. Clark, I'm also watching the game. I think he did really well on the D-line. You can definitely tell you're missing Michael Parsons, though, because once they pass the D-line, that dude's gone, man. That's what happened, but we picked Philadelphia 1-0 already for the year. It was going to happen. And now we got a Friday.
Feels good.
A Friday night on YouTube TV.
What's happening right now? Okay, we're good. I think I just disconnected real quick.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah,
Edit.
go ahead.
All right, so Chargers, Chiefs, Slater, your best player, got injured. He was a tackle. Now you have to move Joe Alt that you drafted last year to blindside tackle, and you're playing Chris Jones D-line. As much as I would love to say, you know, Justin Herbert and this Chargers team, even though I'm a big fan of Ladd McConkey, I still don't trust this receiving core. I'm going to go Kansas City, man. Patrick Mahomes, you know, I think he does enough to win lately. He hasn't been, like, super spectacular like everybody's been saying, but he does enough to win, and I got them winning again. Starting the season and winning.
See, here's the one thing you forgot to factor in. Who's their coach, Evan? Who's the Chargers coach?
Harbaugh.
So you know what he knows? The other team's plays.
Oh, shit.
Give me the Chargers. Give me the
Damn,
Chargers.
okay. An upset already. Here we
Has
go.
it been an upset in the NFL? Unless you're the Browns,
course.
Jets.
Any given Sunday, dude.
Oh, it's a good movie, dude.
All right, let's go. 12 o'clock.
It's a good movie.
Tampa Bay, Atlanta.
That's a sneaky good one right there.
Yeah, Falcons, Michael Penix, dude. You benched Kirk Cousins. He had struggled last year. You definitely can tell. Michael Penix showed some, I would say, well, I forgot the word, though. I would say if I knew the word, but he showed some potential.
Flashes?
There we go. Potential and flash, yes. He showed both, but this defense, they've always struggled lately, man. I remember like a couple years ago, they tried to get Matthew Judon. He didn't do too hot, but I don't know, man. This Falcon defense is questionable in my opinion. And you're playing Baker Mayfield, who got Mbuka as well. Wide receiver 3, you got Mike Evans, Godwin, Mbuka, Bucky
Mr.
Irvin, running back.
Reliable himself, Mike Evans.
Yeah, and then Bucky Irvin, I think he's due for a hell of a year. So if you draft him in fantasy, good on you. This offense is going to be dynamic. Give me Tampa Bay.
Let's see here. Drake London.
Bless you, sir, man.
The fantasy goat. The mythical beast.
Yeah,
Kyle Pitts. Bijan Robinson. Who else do they have in their receiving core? Do they have Darnell Mooney back, or is he in Chicago?
Falcons. I don't know why it was.
Okay. Because he left the Falcons to go to Chicago, right? And then came back. Yeah. But I'm with you. I'm 100% with you. Give me Tampa Bay. I fucking hate Oklahoma, but, like, Baker is my guy. That is my guy. I love me some Baker Mayfield. I think the Browns fucked up by leaving his ass the way they did after, you know, what was it? First playoff appearance in 25 years. First playoff win in 30 years. Was playing the next season with a torn labrum, and they're like, oh, he can't throw the fucking ball. Yeah, you try throwing the ball with a torn shoulder, brother. He still almost willed you back. Damn. But then you get the fucking sex offender over, thinking that was a better idea. Give him a bag. Congratulations.
So much money.
Congratulations. What, are y'all going to get Justin Tucker next? Good Lord.
Might as well get them all, dude.
Might as well. Got to catch them all.
All I got to say is thank you, Browns, for that trade for Deshaun, and made the Russell Wilson thing not look as bad. So thank you, Browns. So who are we going with, man?
Oh, no, man. That one was still terrible, dude.
Yeah, that was bad,
Good
but
Lord.
it happened the same season.
Didn't y'all just get out of that, or y'all still paying for that?
Well, we just got out of that.
I bet you that's nice.
No,
Feel
it's going to be
free.
nice.
You feel free. And y'all got the quarterback I wanted. You fucking dicks.
Hey, your time's coming.
Maybe. Yeah. Doubt it, but maybe. We're looking pretty good this year.
I agree.
I was hoping we can get Scary Terry.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a weird.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on there.
Weird shit going on over there, yeah. That's
And
not
I know
something
you already
you
talked
want.
about it, but Micah Parsons, the Packers, of all the places to go, the Packers.
Hey,
I hate the Packers.
I'll get it.
And I have
I'll get
nothing
into
against them other than their uniforms.
Yeah.
Really don't. Fuck the Packers, dude.
I honestly, man, I'm not too mad at the trade. I think it had to be done.
Oh yeah, I got your story. I got your 600-page essay. Took me 20 minutes to read it.
All I'm saying is, you as a Cowboy, you can't have, even Chris Collinsworth said it earlier, you can't have 3 guys making, or the majority, or 50%, making 50% of your salary cap tied into 3 guys.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying Jerry Jones messed up on the other like Dak Prescott. He's getting older.
Dak, yeah, not CD. Pay that man too.
Yeah, exactly. But since you paid those 2, you can't just. I don't know. People are like, people overreact though. When it's a big dude like that, I understand you're missing that dude. But like Jerry Jones is
Somebody
like, what are you going to
yeah.
do? Yeah, you're going to tie him.
Well, I don't know.
You
Not
got
be
50% of your
incompetent.
talent. Yeah, that's true. He made mistakes. All I'm saying is,
look, if they don't draft a quarterback in this draft, Jerry is retarded. This is going to be such a quarterback-heavy class, and you need something, because the issue they keep running in with Dak is when his contract's up, who the fuck's available? Nobody. He's the best option, so they pay him.
He lost the best backup, dude. One of the best backups of all time. Cooper Rush. Dude, 9-5 as a starter, I believe.
Are you kidding me? When you got Jacoby Brissett, you got Ryan Fitzmagic. We ain't going to talk about his starting role, but Jimmy Garoppolo at backup.
Hey, I like Cooper Rush, bro. Stud backup, dude. You got your main man, Colt McCoy.
Yeah, come on now.
Hell nah.
Put some respect on their names.
He's better than Colt McCoy.
Don't you dare say that. Don't you say that.
He is, I'm telling you. Yeah. We're at Tampa Bay, Atlanta. What the fuck? Who'd you have? Okay, let's go pretty quick on this one. Browns, Bengals. This one's gonna be, honestly, I'm not high in either of these teams. Colts, Dolphins. I'm gonna go Miami though. Yeah, but Tyler Warren's gonna be good. And you know.
Mm-hmm. Oh, if he has a guy to deliver the ball.
Yeah, but the thing is, dude, once you're shitty.
Hey, who got Jonathan Taylor? Because they about to feast. They're about to feast of fantasy. Yeah, I didn't even dude.
Yep. If he stays healthy, that'd be nice. Just depends. Okay, perfect. We got Dolphins there. Carolina, Jacksonville.
That's actually interesting.
Yeah, it's a hell of a game. Spreads Jacksonville favored by 3.5.
Is T-Law the guy? I'm starting to think he's not.
Paid him anyways, like he was.
It's the name, dude. Man lost only 2 games his whole collegiate career. You know what I mean? Like it's the name. I say that, but Tim Tebow got absolutely shellacked.
You're welcome, guys. We took care of that. Thank you, Peyton Manning.
Hey, if anything, you should be loving that man. That run.
Shitty. The stats of him throwing were shitty.
It doesn't fucking matter because he did what Tim Tebow does.
His late game heroics was what made
he did what Tim Tebow does, baby. Win. Yeah. You win.
The score would be like 16 to like 13. We need a fucking touchdown or some shit. 16-12 or something. You know, fucking
Demarius Thomas, 70.
Hell yeah, dude. And I was like, oh, we're going to beat fucking New England. We're going to ride this boat. Now we got sloshed the next game. It's like, okay, well, I mean, I knew it, but it's like, we won. Come on.
That's a Bill Belichick defense, dude. That's a different breed. What you looking at me like that for? I'm not gonna say he's an amazing coach. I mean, you think he's shown without Tom Brady there that he's not, but you can't say he's not a genius on the defensive side of the ball.
I wish you put a little bit more effort, North Carolina, TCU.
Hey, we don't know what happened yet. We don't know what happened. Let them. This college football is way different from the NFL. You know what I mean? Talent disparity is a real thing.
I agree. But how about this? What we can both agree on is we should probably get back Carolina or Jacksonville.
I don't know, dude. Give me Carolina.
I'm gonna go Carolina with you, dude.
Yeah.
Jacksonville, you got Brian Thomas Jr., hell of a receiver. You're losing Evan Ingram. T-Law, man, it's a little iffy. Bryce Young's also iffy, but I have a lot of belief. He showed
some flashes. Some flashes last year. Is Travis Hunter going to be good?
I think my thing, I think Cohen's gonna just use him too damn much. I think, in my opinion, he might be overused in this first couple of games because they're just, maybe they take the route where we kind of like, give him a couple plays here and there. But I just think with how much they gave up for that dude,
Yeah,
it's hard not to have him
their whole
everywhere.
future. They gave up their whole future for that dude.
Exactly,
Which was
well, that's
wild to me.
I honestly I wasn't a big fan of the trade.
I wouldn't either, dude. It was kind of like let somebody else take that man. I understand that he could be a unicorn, an absolute generational player. Yeah, no, I'm not giving up my whole. What was it? 2 first-round picks, a couple second-round picks. It was a crazy ass haul.
A ton, and plus, like you could have got like Genty or somebody the running back room in ETN struggling here.
You needed a corner. You could have got Jade Barron.
No, he couldn't have got him.
I mean, Evan, they could have. And he's a damn good corner. You needed a receiver. I mean, I
like McMillan.
Yeah, Well, we're talking about Jacksonville.
Well, Jacksonville, yeah, fuck, I wouldn't too.
But could have gotten McMillan. I mean,
yeah, you could have.
There were some receivers on the board. I don't know. I just feel like you shouldn't have given up all that for him.
But let's say if he does work out, hell of a punch, brother.
Yeah, genius move.
Yep. I'm just gonna save my doubts now, and if I'm wrong, cool. Little worried.
Prove me wrong.
Especially when we have Lawrence here that hasn't really shown any improvement. So it's like,
if anything, he's regressed.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like you're either getting a quarterback free agency or you're finding a diamond in the rough in 3rd, 4th round, which could happen. Has happened before. But I'm gonna go Carolina as well, dude. I'm excited. I'm glad you agree. Raiders, New England. What are we thinking of this one? We're at New England. I got New England. And I'm gonna say hot take here. New England is gonna be playoff bound. They're gonna be in the wild card. Just want to throw that out there. I think New England.
I agree. I think that they're going to be a pretty good team. I'm not going to say amazing. They're probably getting bounced first round of the playoffs if they make the playoffs. But I think they got a sound team around them. The only thing I really see that the Raiders have going is Ashton Genty. But how well is he going to produce behind an absolute terrible offensive line?
You forget one.
I'm not big on Geno. Brock Bowers. I'm not big on Geno though. I think one defensive player ain't stopping Stephon Diggs,
I love that dude,
Travion Henderson, Ramadre Stevenson.
I'm big on Henderson.
Huh?
Yeah. I'm big on
Henderson. Yeah, I think he's going to be a big help. But it's like, I don't know how – I'm not big on Geno Smith. I think he kind of – I hate using this term because I use it so much. But lightning in a bottle, man, is what he caught, is what I think. I mean, the dude played for the Jets and, got benched after a year? They went ahead and just moved on.
It could be the franchise.
Went to Seattle, had to sit behind an old-ass Russ.
And I also think it's what helped him kind of,
learn,
improve is because
I'm just not a big Geno guy. I wasn't that big on him when he was at West Virginia. I will say the talent was there at West Virginia. He did show like that dude could be a dog, but I just was never big on him. I don't think, especially now he's in, I feel like, a worse offensive situation. Homie had DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett to help hit him out. He ain't got those guys. He's got Jacoby Meyer. I would say he has Amari Cooper, but that motherfucker just retired today.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Yeah, that was wild. You were there for a month, dude. There's another sign right there. You had a great, I want to call him an all-time great, but he's probably not. Show up, sit there for a month and be like, yeah, fuck this. I'm out.
But you do got Pete Carroll.
I do like that. I do like that, man. I'm glad he's back.
Yeah, I thought it was good too.
We need to get John Gruden back, damn it.
Yeah, we do.
Apparently he's going to try and go to the SEC, though. He's trying to go to SEC college ball. So, LSU, Alabama, Kentucky would be interesting.
Get him like a bottom tier.
Oklahoma, I'd hate that, but
that'd be nice.
Oklahoma
got me feeling nice. Is what he would say.
Nice.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go New England. We got Arizona against the Saints in New Orleans. Easy in my opinion. I'm going Cardinals.
Yeah, Arizona. I'm not even high on Arizona, but Saints might be the worst team in the league.
I agree. Let's move on. Pittsburgh Jets. I think Aaron Rodgers is going to ride another wave into the playoffs again. Mike Tomlin.
It's revenge story time. It's revenge season. No. Give me Jets. Justin Fields going to light their ass up. You know why? Because he's going to have to run away from T.J. Watt. And if there's one thing that man can do, it's run.
What about this defense, though? That Pittsburgh defense.
Jalen Ramsey, T.J. Watt. Who else they got?
Sorry, I had to blow my nose.
You're good. Who else they got? They got T.J. Watt and Jalen Ramsey. And which I got to say, wasn't a big fan of that trade either.
Yeah, Minka Fitzpatrick was a little weird.
28 years old, 4-time All-Pro, some shit like that. For a 30-something-year-old Starting to decline corner. All time great corner. Don't get me wrong. One of the greatest of all time. But you're getting him on the latter ends of his career. I wasn't a big fan of that trade. I probably would have tried to keep Minka and build around that. But, that's why I'm sitting at my table at my house and not working for the Steelers. What the fuck do I know?
Fair enough. Yeah, their defense is still going to be really good. Let's go over
Always is.
Giants, man. Washington Commanders.
I think that's actually going to be a pretty good game. I think the Giants were showing in the preseason that they're looking pretty good. I hate to say that because I know you probably feel the same. Not a big Russ guy. I think he had some, he had a great start, a great career at Seattle, but I think that was it. I think that was his run, was in Seattle. But he was showing some flashes, man. He was looking pretty good.
Hey, listen, that defense, dude. Oh, that defense is going to be fun. Dexter Lawrence, Abdul Carter, it's going to be fun, dude. And then Malik Neighbors on the outside is definitely going to help. But Russell, the thing about him is he can't see the middle of the field, So
and if he doesn't play bad, Jackson Dart was showing some flashes too, man.
Yeah.
I think they're already kind of ready.
Jordan Humphrey.
I think little
Jordan Humphrey. He did get released, though. He got released, but I was saying he caught a touchdown. Was it Jackson Dart's first touchdown?
That's my dog, dude. He should have never left Texas when he did. Him and Xavier really should have stayed. Yeah. They both should have stayed one more year.
Fair enough. I'm going to go Washington. Even though the defense is old.
But that offense is crazy.
Yeah, the offense is going to be wild. Debo there now.
And that running back, Bill. Bill, if you didn't pick him up in fantasy, pick him up. There's a reason they got rid of that Brian Robinson. There's a reason. I'm telling you, I have him in, 3 of my 4 fantasies. And you know why I didn't get him in my 4th fantasy? Is because I did something stupid. And I was talking to him about somebody in the draft. And they scooped his ass up.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, bro. That's fine. It's okay. It is. There's a couple good running backs in the free agency market, so I'll just pick one.
Fair enough. Let's move on. 49ers, Seattle. I'm going to go 49ers too. Switch from Geno to Sam Darnold. It's just kind of the same, maybe a little bit of a downgrade. And then DK to Cooper, downgrade. I love Cooper, though. But
hey, triple
injury
crown.
prone. But you do got JSN over there.
Yeah.
Jackson Smith, hell of a dog. Defense is going to be good. I think it's 49ers going to take this one, though.
49ers that's just a daunting task.
Detroit, Green Bay.
The one question that the Niners have is Christian going to be healthy?
Your ass almost said Crabtree. I thought you said Crab. You remember that? Crabtree, what a dog. Here we go. See, now let's move on to Detroit or Green Bay.
Detroit.
I'm going to go.
Michael Parsons is already hurt, so.
Yeah, I'm going to go Green Bay. You lost both coordinators, so you're going to restart that. I just think they're going to start off a little slow. Get new coordinators in, Aaron Glenn's gone, all that.
Are you kidding me? When they go down, they're going to bite a knee. They're going to bite a knee.
Especially injuries, too, especially a knee.
Yeah, well, it's because they were biting knees, and somebody must have bit theirs.
Well,
I don't know. I just like everything. And mine's Jared Goff. I've never been a Jared Goff guy. I'm just a generational hater, I guess. I just hate everybody, but I've never liked Jared Goff. I will say he's grown on me. He has also shut me up, but I will always stand behind you. Probably not going to win a Super Bowl with that guy.
Fair enough.
Just not going to do it. But everything else around him is nice. I love their running back room. That running back room is scary. Sonic and Knuckles.
Damn, I never heard that.
You haven't heard that? Damn, yeah.
Maybe
Jahmyr Gibbs is Sonic and David Montgomery is Knuckles. That was literally their nickname all year last year.
I don't listen to nicknames, I guess.
Aren't you the NFL guy? You're supposed to know these things.
Yeah, I didn't listen to no damn nicknames, I guess. But I was going to say your dudes over there in Green Bay. Hopefully you get some reps at receiver. Matthew
Golden.
Not the biggest fan of Golden. Okay.
I go back to, I'm just not a big Green Bay guy. Not a Green Bay. All strictly because of uniforms. I hate the baby shit green and cheddar yellow.
Aaron Rodgers look good in it.
So did Brett Favre.
All right, fair. Houston, Rams. Rams team's going to be good, dude. I'm going to go Rams. Even though Houston's going to have one of the best defenses in the league, I think it's going to be Rams' time. And Devontae Adams, Puka Nacua, Matthew Stafford, if he stays healthy, I don't know. That might be the little issue with picking Rams
Tyler
early.
Higbee.
Yeah, this team's going to be pretty damn good.
Who's their running back?
The Rams, they got Kyron Williams. That dude's a dog. I love Kyron Williams. And I also think about Houston Texans, their running back room. So like,
Hey, they have
hopefully,
if this dude is just a shell of what he was, they have a great running back in Nick Chubb.
I hope he works out. That's what I was
I
about to
do
say.
too. I do too. I love Nick Chubb, man. That dude's awesome to watch. Hopefully that
What a
man
dog.
can come back to at least, if he can come back a half of what he was, dude, they're going to be scary. That dude was the best running back in the league for like 5 years.
So
Easy.
who
There
you
was not
got?
even an argument.
Yeah, he was really good. But yeah, those injuries are disgusting.
Especially the one at Georgia, dude. And this last
Yeah,
one,
that's
fuck, they were both fucking gross. Some of the worst injuries I've ever seen. Plus, like Marshawn Lattimore at South Carolina and Kevin Ware at Louisville, the basketball. Oh, that was terrible too. Anyway, that's tough. I'm gonna go ahead and say he's gonna come out of his sophomore slump and give me the Texans.
okay. Fair enough.
I don't. Is
Baltimore,
Tank Dell? Is
Buffalo.
Tank Dell? Is he back? Is he?
I don't know. I don't really know. Injuries been kind of hitting him hard as well, dude. I love Tank Dell. He's a good guy. Baltimore, Buffalo. Oh yeah. I don't think so.
It's sometime this month. Have you seen them,
Probably
dude?
they play New
Those
England. Yeah, like
rivalries are nice, dude.
just theirs or
No,
everybody's.
there's all of them, but the
I don't like the
Dolphins I wasn't
Jets.
big, or the Rams
I
I
don't
didn't
like.
like. I
I don't.
liked, or not the Jet. I liked the Jets. The Gotham City was nice. The Rams and the Dolphins I wasn't a big fan of. The rest of them I thought they were pretty nice. I don't know how to feel about Arizona. It kind of looks like they got hit with some diarrhea.
Yeah, fair.
But if it works, man, it's a nice little uniform because it reminds me of my favorite uniforms of all time. The Oregon eggshells. Loved those. Those are awesome uniforms. But MVP versus MVP. I'm going to go strictly because they have the better receiving core and running back room. I'm going to go with Baltimore. I think Buffalo has a couple question marks. Like, who's their number one receiver? Who's Buffalo's number one receiver?
Buffalo's number one receiver. Sorry, Keon Coleman.
Yeah, I mean, he ain't ready. He ain't ready for that role. I like Keon Coleman. He ain't ready for that role. Yeah, give me Baltimore. I like that. I like that pick a little more now.
I think maybe Khalil Shakir actually probably receiver one, but I'm gonna go with Bills. Josh Allen can do anything
Except for beat the Chiefs.
Yeah, that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
It's true.
Overtime rules are changed now, though.
God, that one where fucking Patty won it or tied it up with 13 seconds is craziest
Ridiculous,
drive
huh?
I've ever watched.
All right, last one. The Vikings or the Bears? Vikings. JJ McCarthy's gonna have a hell of a year. I believe.
You think? You think?
Yeah.
I think they needed to sit him a little longer. Man, that's tough. Vikings or Bears. Is Jay Jettas going to be playing? I know he's hurt. Is he going to be playing?
Yeah.
Because they don't have Jordan Addison. He's suspended for, 3 weeks?
Your boy.
I do like him.
Jordan Addison.
He's nice, bro. He's nice.
I think Justin Jefferson should be playing.
Just for some parity, give me the Bears. Give me the Bears. Colson Loveland's looking like he might be a pretty good tight end. Still an all-time fumble. Should have went with Tyler Warren. How that man wasn't the first tight end off the board, do not know. But
hey, honestly, I'm not mad at Loveland though.
I'm not either.
I'm a big fan of him.
Either. But you get a choice between Tyler Warren and Colson Loveland. Who are you going with?
Warren.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know how he wasn't the first tight end. Like, he was there, and you were like, yeah, give me Colson Loveland. Give me Colson Loveland. Not the guy who could play quarterback, center, receiver, tight end, running back. Give me the dude who's strictly a tight end. Whatever. Whatever.
That's
but I do like Colson Loveland. I do think he's going to be a great tight end. I just don't think he's going to be Tyler Warren. I think Tyler Warren might be a Hall of Famer tight end. I'm going to go ahead and stake my claim to it now. So you heard it here first, folks. But yeah, give me the Bears. Luther Burden, he might be good. He might be good.
Yeah, I know, huh? Well, that's going to wrap up this episode.
Who else they got? Ohio State.
More.
Ohio State. They got that Ohio State receiver. Shit, what's his name?
Oh, the Bear?
Yeah. Adunzie.
Romeo and...
No, that's the fucking Washington's receiver. I'm thinking of Mecca Ibuka.
No, Mecca Ibuka went to Tempe.
Yeah, but I'm saying he's the Oklahoma State receiver. But Romeo Adunzie is a really good receiver too for Washington. He tore us up in the semifinals. Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you're saying now.
Damn it. Yeah. So
well, that's gonna wrap it up, though, huh?
Yeah.
What do you think? I can't breathe.
I can't breathe. Yeah, I mean, I can't wait. Yeah, can't wait.
Football's back. Two different sides of football.
AJ Brown fucked me. Well, the Eagles fucked me, not AJ Brown. They only got me 1.6
today.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But Saquon
pretty hard
24. So
take on. Yeah. I'm a little nervous about Saquon.
Why? Health wise or what?
Yeah. Him or Derrick Henry.
Or
I was
Madden
gonna go down.
curse. Or Madden cover curse. What are we talking about here?
I'm just saying, either him or Henry, they're getting older, dude, so I'm a little nervous about the usage. I like how they use their backups today. I was a big fan of that.
You didn't see what I saw, that one-handed snag and then him burying a motherfucker with a stiff arm.
Burying the motherfucker.
Dude, it was nasty, dude. He dribbled him. That was wicked. I'll have to find that play and send it to you.
Thanks, dude. But that's going to wrap it up. Thank you for listening to this podcast. Hope you have a blessed one. Why the fuck?
Doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. Thanks for asking. I said I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. Thanks for asking. Hey. Okay, well, I just blew the fuck out of my headphones. I know what I mean, man.